Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not Eliza and Benton.
Okay. We're only having one muffin a day. We already have two. Okay.
Hi, mute it.
Can everyone mute yourself? And then if you want to ask a question during the presentation, please just interrupt me or wait until the end. I'll ask for questions then. Are we ready to go? Are we waiting for anybody else? Hi, everyone.
Hey, also, Logan, a couple things. You can mute them since you're the host. If you go under participants at the bottom, you can mute everyone, and then they just know that they need to, just like you said, let them know that they need to unmute
Great,
them.
I'll do that now. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So good evening. Welcome to the Essential Oil Studies. My name is Logan Farrell, even though it says Elizabeth and Benton on the bottom. I am a wellness advocate and a gold leader in the Freedom Team. I want to share with you tonight the fundamentals, really, of the essential oil studies that we will be doing for the next month. If you have any questions, please interrupt me, really. Unmute yourself and interrupt. And if you want to wait until the end, I'm happy to answer questions then too. So we will be running 4 studies simultaneously. So you were able to choose one of those studies. And if you haven't, please do on your survey. And we will support you through the entire process, educational support on the Freedom Team, from the Freedom Team on the Facebook page, and also foundational support from whoever invited you. So your advocate that invited you, please connect with them and stay connected with them during the studies. This is the pre-study class, so that you know that you have checked that box off when we're done today. We'll go pretty fast through everything, and I just want to make sure that you know what the studies are, that you understand what the process is of the studies, and what's expected. This is not a medical study, let's be clear about that. We're doing a twofold study here. One is gathering the information from you, and we use this in order to help others. And then obviously we hope to help you in this process find products and oils that will support you in some of the challenges that you are having. The tools and solutions that we have available will be explained, and also every study will be explained, and I will go over all of the 4. In the process, we're hoping that you find things that work for you and that things that you can actually share with others also. in the process, there are a few fundamental things, actions that we need you to do. First of all, attend this class. So thank you for being here. We appreciate that. That's the first check. There's also a pre-study survey that you need to do. Can you guys just raise your hand? Who's already finished their pre-study survey? Great, wonderful. And if you haven't, your contact will let you know and give you the link to that. You'll receive the link from your advocate in an email for the Facebook page once you finish that study. And that will happen at the end of this coming week. After you finish the survey, then that will activate the next step, which is to give you the mailing out of your kit, your study kit. So how many of you have your study kit already? Perfect timing, it's no problem. We're not starting really until next Monday, which is August 24th. We ask that you commit to using, once you get the study kit and go through it, if you have any questions, talk to your advocate. We ask that you commit to using the products consistently and that you engage in the Facebook page and complete the study and the post-class and the post-survey. So we will be explaining each of these steps as we go through, and I will have another slide at the end of this conversation where it will explain all of the dates. We really want you to look at your kit, make sure you understand the instructions, and then comply with regular use. So you can understand if this is a study, if it's working for you, we'll know because it's regular use and the instructions were clear. And if it doesn't work for you, then we can ask, are you actually doing what the instructions are saying? So it's really important for your benefit and for ours. There will be coaching, presentations, and education on the Facebook page on how to use everything in your kit and to get the most out of the study. This is why participating and checking in to the Facebook page is so important. This kit that we will send you will be very specific to you, and each study kit will be different. So let's go over the 4 study kits. Let me tell you a little bit about the oils. I want you to know everything you need to know about using the oils safely, effectively, and affordably. We're going to have I just want to make sure that you get all of the information. So let me just go over the safe use of the oils. So the first thing, doTERRA essential oil is extremely safe. We have natural compounds and they are recognized by the body because they're natural. So there's much less toxins and much less side effects than a chemical constituent might have. But on the other hand, you want to make sure, since they're safe, you just want to make sure that you're using them correctly. And we'll go through that for dilution, et cetera, et cetera. Another unique and specific thing to doTERRA oils is the benefit of the effectiveness and the CPTG oil standard, which is certified pure therapeutic oils. doTERRA sources their oils indigenously. So as a result, this type of sourcing enhances the availability of the therapeutic contents and makes it medicinally active. Also, the purity standard that is behind doTERRA oils. doTERRA tests their oils 43 different times. Then once it meets its standards in testing, they send it to a third-party independent lab called the Aromatic Plant Research Center. And then they do another 11 tests. If you're interested in all of this and you want to know all of the testing, there is a place that you can go, and that website is source2u.com. And that might be someplace that you want to go because you can actually see every single batch of the doTERRA oil that has a number on the bottom You can go to Source to You and find that batch and find out the purity levels. The other thing about doTERRA oils is just really how effective they are and how much medicinal support you can get from the oils. So safe, effective, and affordable. So let's just talk a little bit about affordable. The other thing that you want to know is that the natural compounds are much more affordable than the constituents, the synthetic ones. So in other words, one bottle of doTERRA oil has 250 drops in it. So one drop is thought of as a dose. So you can understand if you get peppermint, that you have 250 drops of peppermint in one bottle, which is much more effective, price affordable than an over-the-counter something that you might get to replicate those effects of peppermint. One of the things that is so wonderful about doTERRA oils is not only the safety, not only the effectiveness, and not only the affordability, but that we can actually have them at home. So we can turn to therapeutic oils at our house without going outside, without going to a doctor, without even going to a drugstore, and actually have all of the things that I need for my family and my friends right within my reach, and I understand how to use them, and I have a wide array of things that I can use for sleep, for anxiousness, for cooking, for a lot of different things. So these are the benefits of having doTERRA in particular. Now, the one thing that I want to say to you is that please do not think that you can exchange these oils for some other oils. Please do not go to the drugstore or to the health food store and get another type of oil and think that these types of oils are okay to do the same thing that we're explaining to you to do with doTERRA. So please, please, please do not take any other oils internally, and please be careful if you use other oils. So let's just talk about the 3 different ways to use them: aromatically, topically, and internally. The 3 ways we're going to use essential oils in this study is that everyone is going to be using them aromatically, topically, and internally. And we understand that everybody doesn't have a diffuser, but we'll show you ways to actually be able to breathe in the oils without having a diffuser. You can use it just by opening the bottle and smelling it from the bottle. You can drop a couple of drops on your palm for aromatic use and rub them together, and then inhale them, 3 deep breaths through your nose and through your mouth. You can also put a drop on your t-shirt, or I use it on my scarf sometimes, and on your pillowcase also. So you can get all of the aromatic benefits from them by using them that way. And also, if you have a diffuser, please use the diffuser, and the instructions will say that. The other way that we use doTERRA oils is topically. So we know that when we put things on our skin, they go directly into our bloodstream. When you are ready and you get directions for the topical use, it will say dilute the oils. So when we talk about dilute the oils, we mean this with another carrier oil. So the different kind of carrier oils are fractionated coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil. You can really use almost anything that you have that's a vegetable-based oil. They are what we call, that's what we use to dilute the oils. Anything that may have that viscosity is going to keep the oils on your skin longer. So not only do you have more product when you dilute the oils, but you can actually get it in a larger area. So let's just say we were using Copaiba for pain and discomfort. Well, if you take 2 drops of copaiba and a teaspoon of jojoba oil, you can see that that will go a much longer way than just the copaiba. So that the topical is we use the dilution in order to get it on the skin and have it seep into the skin and have it be more effective quicker. The essential oils are extremely potent. So if you already know you have sensitive skin, please do not put any of the essential oils directly on your skin. Please make sure that they're diluted before you use them, no matter what the instructions say. doTERRA's essential oils are sourced and manufactured specifically for internal use. So we actually have oils that are specifically recommended for internal use. So let's just review this for a minute. First, it's aromatic, then it's topical, and now it's internally. So I'm going to teach you how to use them internally. Not only are they safe, but really they are recommended and produced specifically for this kind of use. Your instructions will be very clear what oils can be taken internally and what oils cannot be taken internally. So you want to make sure the blends are ones that you cannot take internally, and there's a couple in these studies. And then also the blends mostly, and then there's a couple of straight oils that you cannot take too. So we'll go over all that. And if you have any questions ever, feel free to contact the person that invited you, your advocate, your wellness advocate, or feel free to, on the page, ask any of us on the Essential Oil Studies Facebook page. So let's start with study number 1. So study number 1 is stress and anxious feelings. How many of you are doing study number 1? Can you just raise your hand? Raise your hand on Zoom. Okay, fantastic. So your kit will contain 3 items: Balance, Wild Orange, and one of the adaptive products. So you'll either get the oil or you'll get the soft gels. So when you see Balance, and you'll have more instructions, so don't worry, we're repeating these over and over again. The kit you get will have very clear instructions on what the products are and how to use them. But we just wanted to go through each one of them for you to familiarize you and to answer any questions if you have them. So as you can see, Balance is a beautiful blend. It's grounding, and it really starts to work on the nervous system as far as calming. So you can put Balance on the bottom of your feet. You can combine it with Wild Orange and put it in your palms and breathe it in, which is really nice. And then also the Wild Orange is an uplifting mood. So in conjunction with a Balance, sometimes that's the perfect duo to relieve anxiety and stress. Wild Orange you can inhale directly from the bottle. You don't even have to have a diffuser. And also, one of the things we do with Wild Orange is we inhale it 3 times, and then we inhale it through the mouth, and then we use the extra and put it on the back of our necks. So then we've got adaptive. So adaptive oil is not one you can take internally. And as you can see, putting a couple of drops at the base of the neck and shoulders really starts to relax that area. If that is the tight area where all your feelings and emotions kind of live, this is a good oil to have. Adaptive capsules. If you get the adaptive capsules, then you'll want to start taking them 1 daily and just see how that works. One of the reasons we have the Facebook page is for you to start this program and start this study and then be able to talk about it in the Facebook page and share what's happening. And if you have any questions, then everybody's there. A lot more people that are taking the study are there too. And then you've got probably over 25 experienced leaders that have been using the oils for a long time. And that includes people that are nurses and people that are physical therapists and people that have been just experts in oil for a long time. So does that make sense, everybody? So study number 2 is Serenity. oil and Serenity caps and vetiver. So this is for sleep. How many of you all doing sleep? The sleep study, great. Hey, Jared, it's wonderful. Addie, great. So this is wonderful. You'll get the Serenity capsules, and each night before bed, 2 Serenity soft gels, and also place either the Serenity or the vetiver on your neck or on your pillow. So use one or the other. So try the Serenity and the Serenity, or the Serenity and the vetiver, whichever. And you can also put the Serenity in a diffuser if you like. So everybody's body is different. So this is what I just want to remind you all. We're here to serve you. So if something's not working, please let your wellness advocate know. And also, there's lots of things that we have, and combinations. And also, we are dedicated to finding something that works for everybody. And we're pretty good at it. So study number 3 is for discomfort. So Deep Blue Rub is our really hard-working blend in a cream, and you'll get that a little container with Deep Blue Rub in it, and you'll be able to use that the rub in the container and the Copaiba. So the Copaiba is for discomfort, and it really blends well with Deep Blue Rub. So you can see from this instruction, apply a small amount to your fingertips and apply to the area. One thing you want to start with, though, if you're layering, let's just say you're layering this, start with the Copaiba, dilute it with one of the oils you have, and rub that on first, and then rub the Deep Blue cream on. These 2 right here, if you are having the discomfort in any area, they are really strong and usually pretty effective. Who's doing the discomfort or pain study? Hey, Ginger, I see you. Hi, Jessica. Wonderful. Good. So start with the Copaiba and then layer on the Deep Blue Rub. So the 4th study is focus. Who's doing the focus study? Hey, Janae, great. Makisha, nice. I can't see the name. Mireya, is that how you say it? It's great. All right, so the focus study, who doesn't need this? Okay, so who's doing it for their kids, by the way? Who are hoping that their kids actually, this works for their children, not just them, right? Right. So the focus, you'll get 3 different products. Intune is a blend, Thinker is a blend, and then Peppermint. So as you can see, adults or kids rub 1 or 2 drops of Intune on the wrists and inhale. For kids, rub 1 or 2 drops of Thinker on the wrists and on the temples. And then adults and kids, diffuse 2 or 4 drops of peppermint during work times and station the diffuser on the desk. So if you don't have a diffuser, I sometimes take cotton balls with me and put the essential oil on the cotton balls and put them near my computer, or you know, anything that you might have, a Kleenex or something like that, that keeps the smell around. But also just using the peppermint in your hands and rubbing that together and inhaling it. Peppermint is a great tool for the limbic system. It really focuses the emotions and the brain. So that's the 4 studies. Here's the schedule for the studies. You're going to complete your pre-study survey as soon as possible. When your study kit comes, review the instructions and content. Accept your invite to the study Facebook page. That'll happen at the end of this week, probably. Visit study Facebook page throughout August 24th to September 2nd. That's the length of the study. Complete the post-study survey and attend the post-study class. And that's September 2nd at 8:30. So that's going to be a class just like this one. And when you complete the study process, you'll receive a gift. So any questions so far? You can unmute yourself. Anybody have any questions? I hope I didn't go through that too quickly. Everybody good with that? Should I unmute all of you? Good. Desiree, was that clear enough for everybody? So let's just wrap this up, okay? So what we're expecting from the study is for you to be consistent. So we expect you to use the oils consistently and do whatever you can to follow the instructions. We want you to have the Facebook page engagement. You can see why. We have education, we'll have videos. Every day we want you to check in and just see, because this will give you a better understanding of actually what's working for you. And check in with the people that invited you and have you in the study, and whether that be by text or in the Facebook group. So we want that. We're really interested in engagement. And I will stop the recording if there's no other